Good afternoon, everybody. This is Bernice Langley. This is just a quick video. I'm learning anyway about the law of the universe. As I'm doing my research, I'm learning a lot about the environment, the universe, how people think, why they do what they do. I'm like, wow. So recently, I was reading a book about the law of the universe, and I'm listening to podcasts and YouTube as well. So I've read the law of attraction, I've read karma, I've read Murphy's law, I have read Okafor's law, but the one that interests me most is the intention, law of intention. Okay, it says whatever your intention, we should be an intention people. We have to have an intention in whatever we're doing. And it took me back to the word of God, where God says, if a man look at another man's wife or look at another woman's husband, they've sinned. Just the thoughts of it is sin. So I came to the conclusion that most people, when they hurt their partner or they commit adultery or anything that they do, whether it's criminal or something, it's an intentional act. Except you have a mental health problem, then we can excuse it. But mostly we have intentional acts. It's an intention because first we think about what we want to do to the other person or what we want to do in a situation. The mere fact you're able to think, that makes you responsible and accountable. So when somebody say, oh, I don't know why I cheat or why I did what I did. No, you knew exactly, because your thought control. There is one way Clefodola says it. Let me say your thought controls your feelings controls your emotion, and your emotion controls your action. So your thought first controls your feeling controls your emotion, and the emotion controls your action. So you have to know how to regulate those emotions. So during the pandemic, I end up reinventing myself. I was able to write a book, not only one, 2 books, because I'm thinking of how am I going to build a school. So I started thinking. I started strategizing. If I write a book, will that help? How am I going to raise funds? Because I have to raise funds to build a school for the children in Sierra Leone. So I have to reinvent myself, and I have to intentionally think about what I'm going to do, so I don't hurt other people, I don't do things which I'm not supposed to do. And at the end, I was able to execute the plan. So you see, and I also declare that I am going to date with an intention to get married, because most of the time we just date. Oh, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend. Why are you dating? What's the purpose? What's your intention? What you aim to achieve? What's the goal here? And some people just do things because they don't want to do it, because they see other people do it. Like for me, I'm exercising, so I will live a healthy lifestyle. That's the reason why I'm exercising. That's why I go to gym. So what's your intention? So don't let people tell you, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, I was not thinking. No, you were thinking. You know exactly what you were doing. So we have to have intention. We have to be an intentional people. Intentional. Whatever you're doing has to be an intentional act. So you think, whatever you give to the universe, that's what you will get. It's just like the law of karma. Do to others as you like them to do to you. So karma always comes back for people. So I'm watching the universe and everything inside you. Whatever comes inside you, whether it's good or bad, you give it out, you will get it back. So we have to be intentional people. We have to think. That's why God gave us brain. He said, let's reason together. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So that's what I've learned. So now when I date, I know exactly the kind of man I'm looking for. I only date VIP men, and I have my dating cards. I don't play games. If you don't have what I want, what I'm looking for in a man, I just walk away and tell you it's not going to work. Nothing personal. We have to learn how to reject men or women in a very diplomatic way, rather than being offensive or getting angry. I don't believe in that, because God can use people around you for anything. So maybe what I want in life or in future, that person is holding it. So why do I have to be nasty if relationship doesn't work? So you have to be very mature and know what you want. If a man or a woman don't have what you're looking for, don't get angry with them. Ladies, learn to vet your men and study them. Vet and study. So you'll be able to know what you have, what you want, and how you want it. And never give the power to anybody in your life. Never. God gave you power. He said, go read, is it Genesis 1:26-28? He said, he has given us power and authority. So why do you have to give that power God gave to you to another person? This is why when men or women abuse us, we complain. No, don't give your power away. It doesn't mean you're weak. That power God gave to you is yours. You're in control of your life. You're in control of your destiny. You are the CEO of your life. You demote, you promote, you delete. You are the CEO, and you terminate. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel, oh, I don't want the person to get angry or upset. No, everybody's responsible for their emotion. You are responsible for your emotion. I am responsible for my emotion. It's mine, not yours. Okay? So stop feeling guilty. And don't look at people's faces sometimes. You make your decisions for yourself. I do self-love, so as long as what I do is right by God, I'm fine. Whoever want to go, let them go. See my hands, they're open. I'm a self-love lady. I don't get angry. I don't get stressed out. I don't lose sleep over people's problem or their emotion. No. I do it. I do right by the word of God. I'm fine. So have a lovely day and do things with intention. Whatever comes out. I mean, that's why finally God say, you see what edifies a man. You see what comes out of them. He said, the words you speak, they are life and death. So be careful. Think. Speak to yourself. Ask yourself, if somebody do this, will I like it? If they do it to me, will I like it? Before ever you could take action or make a decision, think about the people around you always. Okay? The universe is there. The law of the universe is there for me and you. So whatever you give, that's what you get. Okay? So don't get upset. Have a lovely day. Bye.